Hideo Kojima has several video game franchises known as the Metal Gear Solid series. These stealth games started in the late 90s and had a more linear level design. As games evolved, they began to branch out and offer more diverse level designs. Initially, Kojima had planned for Metal Gear Solid IV, Guns of the Patriots, to be open world, but the PlayStation 3's technology was not powerful enough to meet his vision. He would later reconsider his idea in Metal Gear Solid V, The Phantom Pain. It was the first truly open world experience in the Metal Gear Solid series. It has been a great success among fans and critics alike. Racing fans have also had their share of open-world experiences with Xbox Game Studios' Forza Horizon series. This spin-off of the famous Forza Motorsport series was first released in 2012 and gave players the chance to take their favorite rides on the open road. These games offer collection, multiplayer and creative races that make the game feel alive. The latest version, Forza Horizon 4, continues to improve on the formula with new maps, cars, races, and goals for players to explore. Few RPG franchises are as iconic as Final Fantasy. Square Enix's masterpiece has been the foundation of games for over 30 years, and is still going strong. This is partly due to its ability to adapt to the modern gaming environment. The series has created numerous open-world experiences that have been a huge success over the past decade. Their entry into the MMO world or massively multiplayer online games proved fruitful with the release of Final Fantasy Ziv, A Realm Reborn. Though the original version required a harsh revision, the game has become one of the most profitable MMOs on the market, nearly 10 years after its re-release. Following the success of MMO, the series released Final Fantasy XVI, an outline narrative entry with an open world. It presented a loving brotherhood story between four friends who went on a road trip. Not all open-world experiments are successful. While Final Fantasy Ziv was recovering amidst a tough launch, Ghost Recon Breakpoint wasn't so lucky. The military tactical shooter has seen several reinventions over the past few years, but the open-world rendition was one of the least successful for the franchise. With a simple world and gameplay, it lost interest from fans. Hopefully the Ghost Recon series can find a new cheat that brings fans back, but it's one of the few entries on this list that can't pull off an open world. Nintendo's mascot has taken on many genres. From the side-scroller to the party games, Mario has done it all. But one of Mario's most famous trips is Super Mario 64. Many critics praise this entry as one of the pioneers of open-world games that will follow in the next few decades. While Super Mario 64 is not a fully open world, it showed several open-ended areas. Players can explore these areas according to the player's will. Even today it is fine, and fans of the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection will confirm this. Another Japanese role-playing game that explores design at the open-world level is Tales of Vesperia. Originally, the Fairy Tales series was a two-dimensional dungeon scanner, but in recent years it has been experimented with a more open-ended format. While this franchise still focuses on narrative experiences, several episodes allow players to explore in their spare time. It successfully adds open-world elements to its releases even in 2021. Assassin's Creed's transition from sandbox-style game design to the open world has been the easiest on this list. While earlier entries weren't entirely obvious experiences, they used the more powerful technology of recent consoles to make the jump. Games like Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla created solid experiences that helped revive the franchise and regain fan passion. It is a series that always feels like this format is destined. When The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild was announced in 2017, few could have predicted its success. This Nintendo Switch game completely reinvented open-world games. With a world and tools that allow players to play the game in ways that were still discovered years later, few games have the replay value this game demonstrates. With gorgeous visuals with cell shadows, audio-played cutscenes, and a story that players can complete at the player's pace, this is the definition of what an open-world game should be. Breath of the Wild 2 is currently in development, so fans of the first entry are eagerly awaiting what Nintendo can do as it expands this beautiful core product. If there's a game series that fans beg to open up to the open world, it's the Pokémon franchise. While Pokémon Sword and Shield offered open-ended elements along with the wild space, they didn't really reinvent how Pokémon games work. Pokémon Legends, supposedly changing with Arceus. This upcoming release plans to offer players a unique experience. I hope this entry takes the lessons learned from Pokémon Sword and Shield to create a better product that all fans can enjoy. Only time will tell what this release will look like, but fans seem cautiously optimistic. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the page.